Hello, my yogis. Hello, my friends, and welcome to our second day of your daily cup of yoga with me. I'm Sarah, and I'm happy to be with you today. We're gonna keep focusing on our lower body still. We're gonna do a bit of fluidity in our hips and our pelvis today. So I'm gonna start with the sitting again. This time I'm gonna sit on my heels. So if this is really uncomfortable for you, you can try putting the blanket underneath your knees, or you can sit on the block between, or just come to your cross-legged, whatever suits you the best. And just allow your eyes to close again, and just you want to connect to our present moment, to our breath, to our guide. Now bringing the focus in our pelvis area, in our hips, thinking about all the fluids, all the energy that comes from there. So it's our playfulness, our creativity, sexuality. It's all sits in there. Now allow your eyes to open. Place your hands onto your hips and just start moving your pelvis forward and back. And now making circles with your hips, your pelvis, just inviting a bit of playfulness in our body. Now return movement to forward and back, and now start adding our chest. So you move your chest forward and back, and you move your shoulders in the opposite direction. Opening our spine. So it's the same movement that we do in our cat and cow, just we're doing it seated now. Now we engage as you inhale, bring your hands over your head, and then again, start making the circles with your chest. Really big, nice circles, opening the spine. And to the other side. Thinking of fluidity and playfulness. And releasing your hands down. This time, rest your left hand onto your right knee and twist to your right. Just a gentle twist, don't go too fast, too deep. You're just warming up. Maybe you can look over your right shoulder. Inhaling, coming to center, and we'll change size. First, as you inhale, feel a little lift through your spine, and then as we exhale, twist to your left. Slowly, head will come the last. Maybe you can look over your shoulder. And coming forward as you inhale. From here, we're going to move straight up into our all fours. So your wrist over under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your sitting bones, look ahead of you. Now as you exhale, keeping your toes tucked, move your hips to your heels, rounding the spine. So we're going to do your cat and cow in movement. Now as you inhale, again start arching, lifting your sitting bones, and then coming to your right side forward. And then as you exhale, coming down through your left side. So we're making circles or movements. Inhale again through your right, come forward. Exhaling, rounding the spine through your left side. And just continue making circles. You can even close your eyes. You can connect your breath to your movement. Just enjoy this. Do any movement you feel like you want to do. One last time, and then now changing sides. We're inhaling through our left side forward and coming back through the right side. And a few more. And coming to center. Now from here, we're gonna remember our hands, so we're gonna engage our hands, press our palms into the ground, little bend in our elbows, just to activate the arms. So we're gonna press up high into our downward facing dog. So lift your hips up high from here. Our first down dog. You can pedal the legs if you need to. And then just after a few breaths, find your steady point. Just go through some foundations of downward facing dog. So we are in the opposite letter V here. So what's important is that we don't round the spine. So we want to find the length in our spine. So you bend the knees as much as you need to feel 3 points in your upper body. You have your wrists, your shoulders, and your hips, your sitting bones. So you want them to create a straight line. You don't want the shoulders to drop too much in or to stay too much out. So bend the knees as much as you need to find that length. From here, now start, as you inhale, move forward into plank. We're going to stay fluid, bend the knees and send the hips back and up, making circles with our hips now. So downward dog through the plank and the circle down. If it's too much at any point, drop your knees down, shake your hands and meet me again. And to the other side. And downward facing dog. Now, not from here, start lowering your knees down, but stay a few inches over the ground. Just hover the knees down and feel your abs engage. Again, press evenly through your palms. And now rest your knees down and shake your hands. Always allow for a rest. There's no judgment. You want to be nice to your body. You will strengthen anyways. Just stay with me, you will strengthen. And again, coming to all our fours, finding our downward facing dog. Now from here, we're going to lift our right heel. So lifting our right leg straight up behind you. So we're not opening our hip to the side, we're keeping the hip squared. Now bend that knee and just make a few circles with your right knee. Again, finding the fluidity in your body, fluidity in your hips. And now move that knee to the chest forward and step it through. Now lower your left knee down and straighten up. Here, opening our hips. Now from here, we're just gonna step up back a bit with our hips, just establishing our pelvis position here. So you want to send those hip creases back, your sitting bones forward, and then just see, keeping that position, your lower back flat. See if you can sink a little deeper here, bringing your knee over your ankle. This is really so much more stretching your hip flexor in your right hip. Just feel the difference. Like when you're arching your lower back, you go down, nothing on your left hip flexor. But then when you do this and sink a little deeper, there's a lot more going on here. So really going into those hips. See if you can stay there for a bit. Now inhale, reach with your left hand up and then to the side, to the right side. Really going deep into those hip muscles. Stretching nicely. And coming to center, now move your hips towards your back heel, straighten the front leg. Now you want your front leg to be active, so you're curling your toes in, you're engaging your glutes and your quads. So you're again bending a little bit that knee to activate the leg instead of locking the knee down. And folding over your knee, relaxing your front body. And then moving forward. Now take your both hands inside and walk your foot a little bit out. Now open to your right. Now just reach with your right hand behind you. You can stay here, or if your left hand foot can curl up, maybe you can reach toward your ankle and stretch the quadriceps. So you can stay here. Just don't go don't go too deep. We are still not warmed up. So, but maybe you can walk the foot a bit closer and further. Just see how you feel. Again, just be playful and allow your body to actually feel and to move itself. And slowly releasing down. Now from here, move that foot back into all fours, and we're gonna find our downward facing dog again. We're gonna take it to the left side straight away. So as you inhale, lift your left foot now. Again, your hips are squared. Bend the knee and start making some circles with the hip. Maybe changing the sides. And then moving the knee towards the chest and step through. Lower your right knee down and straighten up. And again, same thing we did on the right side. So just establish your pelvis here. So really move your sitting bones forward, your hip creases back. So we're tucking our pelvis in. Your tailbone is towards the floor, and then sink a little deeper, really going into the hip flexors. Feeling the nice deep stretch. Inhale, reach with your right hand up and then bend to the side. Beautiful side stretch. And inhale to the center and then walk your hips back. Going into the front hamstring again, engaging that leg. There's always something engaged in yoga, so be aware of that. And slowly moving forward. Now both hands are inside. We are opening our left hand leg to the side, and again reaching back with our left hand this time, and maybe you can reach toward your ankle. Any previous variation is fine, so just see how you feel today. Maybe you can walk that foot closer. And releasing down and coming back to our all fours. Now from here we're gonna lift our right foot behind you, extend your toes, extend your heel back, and then as you inhale, curl in, bringing the knee towards your chest, and again extend. And one more time, engaging the abs, curling in and extend. This time bend the knee, bringing your heel towards your buttocks. Now tuck your toes, back toes in. So this is a little challenge. So try if you can step up into one leg downward dog from here. So engage those hands, bend the elbows, and see if you can press your hips back with your right leg lifted. A little challenge. And then move forward, step it through. Now this time we're gonna ground our left heel down, and we're gonna come up, windmilling our arms. Now this is our warrior 2 pose. So what you want to have here, you want to be able to see all your toes, and then you see your second toe, which is in line with your knee. So you don't allow your knee to come in, which we'll attend to. So you want your knee to be in line with your second toe and in line with your front hip. So there is a line, hip, knee, toes, okay? And your front heel is in line with inner arch of the back foot. There you go. Extend your hands by your sides. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, float it down, making few circles. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, through the midline. One more. Strong legs. Keep pressing through both feet down. A few more. Now release your hands by your sides. Now as you inhale, so turn your front palm up and just turn your hands to the back. So your palm is facing down, coming over the head, and then through the other side. So your back palm is facing up and you're coming forward, stretching sideways, and just one more each time, each side. Beautiful, fluid movements. This is beautiful hip opener, by the way. I'm just kind of disturbing you by moving the hands so you don't feel your front leg. Now windmill the arms all the way down. Lift your back heel and just start moving your heel forward and up and down, really coming into those hips. Allow your hips to sink and really open. Now from here, step your front foot back through your plank pose and then lower down knees, chin and chest. Inhale through your cobra. Exhale, release and find your down. Come into your all fours. We're taking this to the other side. Hope you're ready. So your left leg extend back. Flex the foot. Now as you exhale, curl in. Knee come to the nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. And extend. Bend the knee. Bring your heel towards the buttocks. And now again, see if you can press into that one-legged downward facing dog. Beautiful lift. Now bring that knee forward and step it through. A warrior two on the left side. So ground your back heel and come all the way up. Again, just take a second to check your alignment. It's really important. So your second toe, your knee and your hip are in one line. So what will tend to happen is that your knee go in, your hip comes back. So I want to take that knee out and bring it over your ankle. And extend your hands by your sides and inhaling, reaching up, making the circles. Big, nice circles. One more. And extend your hands by your sides. Now again, front palm comes up over the head. And to the other side, your back palm comes over the head, reaching forward. And again. Beautiful variations. One more each side. And now windmill all the way down. Lift that back heel and start moving your heel forward and back, sinking into those hips. Beautiful. Now step the foot back. Allow your knees to open wide and sit back into child's pose. Now here, inviting a little movement to the side body, moving our chest forward and back. Beautiful. You can close your eyes again. Try to connect with your inner child. Be creative. Find fluidity and movement of your body. And come forward into our all fours. We're going to do a little shoulder stretch. So from here, lift your right hand in line with your shoulder. And then see, can you move your heart to the side, lifting the hand, and then as you exhale, you'll thread the needle. We're gonna put that arm under your left armpit and come all the way down to the ground. So resting our shoulder and our ear to the ground. Opening our heart towards the ceiling. So you're moving your left shoulder back and your right shoulder forward. And pressing into your left palm, come all the way up and changing sides. So your left hand comes by your side and up and threading the knee. This is beautiful shoulder stretch, beautiful back stretch. Especially works really nice after a long day at work if you're at a desk job. It'll really help release the tension. Press into that hand and come all the way up. Now we're gonna move into our last downward facing dog. Okay, you can do it. One more. Press your hips up and back. Lift your right foot. This time open the hip. Allow your hips open, even though your knee can bend. And now bring that shin forward. I'm gonna go into a pigeon here. So shin comes parallel, ideally parallel with short edge of the mat, and comes all the way down to the ground, and extend your toes back. So your shin is ideally parallel with the short edge, but see where you are and you can move your knee a bit more forward. You want your hips to be level, so you're not dropping to one side or another side. So you want them to be a level ideally. And then see if you can open the chest forward. And now we'll walk our hands toward the right side. And see now when you change your weight from one hip to another, how you're really opening the other bits of your hips. I really like to feel my deep hip muscle in the right leg here. I don't really feel the hip flexor on the left hand because with all the movements we did before, with all of this, we really stretched it. So for me, I really only feel this hip now, and it's really nice. And moving her hands forward and can release down onto your forearms. And feel like you're letting go. Till exhale, releasing everything. And inhaling, coming up. Now, tuck your toes under. We're gonna move into downward dog, only to switch sides, okay? So lift that knee, leg up for balance. Lower it down and prepare for your left side. So lifting your left leg up, open that hip, bend the knee. Open those hips. Exhale, moving your shin forward for our pigeon. Again, finding your position, your length. See where you feel the nice deep stretch, but healthy stretch. You don't want to feel any pain. And then first we're going to open our chest. And then we're going to walk to one side. Again, shifting with the weight, just seeing where you feel the nice healthy stretch. And coming to center and relaxing down for a few breaths. And coming up. Now from here we're simply gonna move that back leg forward. And we're gonna lay down on our backs. So bring the soles of the feet together and allow your knees to open to the side, creating diamond shape. You can rest your hands on your hip bones, on your pelvis, or you can rest them as a cactus arms on the side. Chest opener, it's your choice. We'll finish our practice here in this pose today. So we're letting everything go. I really hope that you feel your hips, and like hips are very emotional areas, so you release some tensions or emotions, and it's recommendable to drink a lot of water to kind of flush it all out. So see how you feel, and I hope I'll see you again in my daily cup of yoga, my friends. Stay here for at least a minute or two, laying down. You can move to Shavasana from here. Just stay there a minute. And I hope I see you again, my friends. Namaste.